We are going to Rome in Italy. We are going to Rome in Italy. We are going to Rome in Italy. We are going to Rome in Italy.
Once upon a time, in a land known as Italy, there stood a magnificent city called Rome. This city wasn't just any ordinary city. It was a place filled with legends, heroes, and history that shaped the world as we know it today. Let me take you on a journey through the ancient streets of Rome, where every corner has a story to tell. Long ago, Rome was just a small village on the banks of the Tiber River. But as time passed, it grew into a mighty empire that stretched across continents. The Romans were great builders, architects, and warriors. They built grand structures like the Colosseum, where gladiators fought for glory, and the Pantheon, a temple dedicated to the gods. But Rome wasn't only about power and conquest. It was also a place of culture and learning. The Romans gave us a system of laws that still influences our legal systems today. They were poets, philosophers, and scholars, leaving behind a legacy of wisdom and knowledge. One of the most famous stories from Roman history is about two brothers, Romulus and Remus, who were raised by a she-wolf and later founded the city of Rome. It's a tale of bravery, determination, and the founding of a great civilization. Another legendary figure from Rome is Julius Caesar, a mighty general who became the ruler of the Roman Republic. His conquests expanded the empire to its greatest extent, but his ambition also led to his downfall. Despite his assassination, Caesar's legacy lived on, and Rome transitioned into an empire ruled by emperors. Rome's importance wasn't just limited to its buildings or its rulers. It was a melting pot of cultures, religions, and ideas. People from all over the empire flocked to Rome, bringing with them their customs, languages, and traditions. This cultural exchange enriched the city and made it a vibrant center of civilization. However, like all great empires, Rome eventually faced challenges from within and without. Barbarian invasions, political instability, and economic decline weakened the empire, leading to its eventual fall in 476 AD. Yet, even in its decline, Rome's influence endured, shaping the course of history for centuries to come. Today, the city of Rome still stands as a testament to its glorious past. Its ancient ruins, majestic monuments, and rich heritage continue to captivate visitors from around the world. Every stone tells a story. Every statue whispers secrets of the past, and every street echoes with the footsteps of history. So, guys, remember the city of Rome, for it is not just a place on a map. It is a symbol of human achievement, resilience, and the enduring power of civilization. Let its tales inspire you to dream big, explore the world, and make your own mark on history. In the heart of ancient Rome lies a place that whispers tales of a bygone era, a place where history comes alive amidst crumbling columns and weathered stones. This place is called the Roman Forum, a treasure trove of stories that captivate the imagination and reveal the secrets of an empire long past. Imagine a bustling city filled with grand buildings, bustling marketplaces, and majestic temples. This was ancient Rome, the center of one of the greatest civilizations the world has ever known. And at the heart of this magnificent city stood the Roman Forum, a sprawling complex of ruins that once served as a political, religious, and social hub of the Roman Empire. For children like you, understanding the history and structure of the Roman Forum is like unlocking a door to the past, where you can step back in time and witness the glory of ancient Rome firsthand. Let's start with the structure of the Roman Forum. Picture a vast open space surrounded by towering structures on all sides. At one end stands the imposing Temple of Saturn, dedicated to the god of agriculture and wealth. Nearby, the Arch of Septimius Severus commemorates the victories of a great emperor, its intricate carvings telling the story of Rome's military prowess. As you wander through the Forum, you'll come across the ruins of ancient basilicas, where Roman citizens once gathered to conduct business and seek justice. These basilicas were not like the churches we know today, but rather grand halls adorned with marble columns and colorful frescoes, where merchants traded goods and legal disputes were settled. Now, let's delve into the importance of history for children. History is like a treasure map that leads us on a journey through time, guiding us to discover the stories of those who came before us. By learning about the history of the Roman Forum, children can gain a deeper understanding of the world around them and the cultures that have shaped it. Studying history teaches us valuable lessons about the consequences of our actions and the impact they can have on future generations. By understanding the rise and fall of ancient civilizations like Rome, children can learn from both their triumphs and their mistakes, and strive to build a better world for themselves and others. Moreover, history fosters empathy and understanding by allowing us to see the world through the eyes of people who lived in different times and places. By exploring the lives of ancient Romans who walked the streets of the Forum thousands of years ago, children can develop a sense of connection to the past and appreciate the diversity of human experience. In conclusion, the Roman Forum is not just a collection of old ruins, but a window into the rich tapestry of human history. By exploring its structure and learning about its history, children can embark on a fascinating journey through time, discovering the wonders of ancient Rome and the lessons it has to teach us about the world today. But perhaps the most iconic structure in the Roman Forum is the majestic Colosseum, a massive amphitheater where gladiators once battled to the cheers of thousands. Imagine the roar of the crowd as warriors clashed swords and beasts roared in the arena below. The Colosseum is a testament to the grandeur and spectacle of ancient Rome, a reminder of the power and influence of the empire. One of the most iconic symbols of Rome, this ancient amphitheater was commissioned around AD 70 by Emperor Vespasian of the Flavian dynasty. In the heart of Rome stands a mighty structure that has stood the test of time, a symbol of strength, resilience, and the grandeur of ancient civilization. This structure is the Colosseum, a marvel of engineering and a testament to the power and glory of the Roman Empire. But for children, the importance of the Colosseum extends far beyond its impressive architecture. It is a gateway to the past, a window into a world of gladiators, emperors, and epic battles that ignite the imagination and spark curiosity about history. Imagine standing in the shadow of the Colosseum, gazing up at its towering walls and imagining the sights and sounds of ancient Rome. Built over 2,000 years ago, the Colosseum was the largest amphitheater ever built, capable of seating up to 80,000 spectators. Its elliptical shape and towering arches are a marvel of Roman engineering, a testament to the ingenuity and skill of the ancient builders who constructed it. But what makes the Colosseum truly special is its role in ancient Roman society. This massive arena was not just a place for entertainment, but a symbol of power and prestige for the emperors who ruled Rome. It was here that the people of Rome gathered to watch gladiators battle to the death. Wild animals roamed the arena, and chariots race around the track in a spectacle of blood and bravery. For children, learning about the history of the Colosseum is like stepping into a time machine and traveling back to ancient Rome. It's a chance to explore the lives of gladiators who fought for their freedom, emperors who wielded absolute power, and ordinary citizens who cheered from the stands. But the importance of the Colosseum goes beyond its historical significance. It also teaches children important lessons about courage, perseverance, and the value of human life. By understanding the stories of the gladiators who risked their lives in the arena, children can learn about the importance of standing up for what they believe in and never giving up, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Moreover, the Colosseum serves as a reminder of the consequences of unchecked power and the dangers of violence and oppression. By learning about the brutal spectacles that took place within its walls, children can gain a deeper understanding of the complexities of human nature and the importance of empathy and compassion. In conclusion, the Colosseum is more than just a magnificent ruin. It is a living testament to the power of history to inspire, educate, and unite us across time and space. By exploring its structure and learning about its history, children can embark on a journey of discovery that will enrich their understanding of the world and their place in it.
I'm definitely going to Rome to visit for Roman Colosseum. I'm definitely going to Rome to visit for Roman Colosseum.
Imagine standing in the heart of Rome, surrounded by towering monuments that pay tribute to the heroes and legends of ancient times. Among these majestic structures stands the Altar of the Fatherland, also known as the Monumento Nazionale of Vittorio Emanuele II, a symbol of Italy's unity and strength. But for children, the Altar of the Fatherland is more than just a monument. It's a beacon of hope and a reminder of the sacrifices made by those who came before us. The Altar of the Fatherland is a grand structure made of gleaming white marble, adorned with statues, columns, and intricate carvings that tell the story of Italy's rich history. At its center stands the imposing figure of Vittorio Emanuele II, the first king of a united Italy, astride a majestic horse and surrounded by symbols of victory and triumph. But what makes the Altar of the Fatherland truly special is its role in Italy's quest for unity and independence. Built in the late 19th century to honor Vittorio Emanuele II and the soldiers who fought for Italian unification, The monument serves as a powerful reminder of the struggles and triumphs of the Italian people. The importance of the altar of the fatherland goes beyond its historical significance. It also teaches children important lessons about unity, identity, and the power of symbols. By studying the monument's structure and symbolism, children can gain a deeper understanding of what it means to be Italian and the values that unite us as a nation. In conclusion, the altar of the fatherland is more than just a monument. It's a symbol of Italy's past, present, and future. By exploring its structure and learning about its history, children can embark on a journey of discovery that will deepen their understanding of their country and their place in the world.
Oh, city of glory, Birdy on golden light. Your secrets whisper softly through the still of night.
This majestic structure wasn't just any ordinary building. It was a symbol of Roman engineering prowess, architectural genius, and cultural significance. Let me take you on a journey to discover the wonders of the Pantheon and why it's so important. First, let's talk about what the Pantheon is. The Pantheon is a temple, but not just any temple. It's a temple dedicated to all the gods of ancient Rome. Its name comes from the Greek words pan, meaning all, and theon, meaning gods. So, in a way, the Pantheon was a place where people could come and worship all the gods at once. But what makes the Pantheon truly special is its design. Built over 2,000 years ago during the reign of the Roman Emperor Hadrian, the Pantheon is a masterpiece of Roman architecture. Its most striking feature is its massive dome, which is still the largest unreinforced concrete dome in the world. Imagine standing beneath the Pantheon's dome, looking up at the sky through the oculus, or opening, at the top. It's like being in a giant open-air room, with sunlight streaming down from above. The dome is a marvel of engineering, with its intricate pattern of coffers that help distribute the weight evenly and prevent it from collapsing. But the Pantheon isn't just impressive on the outside. It's also filled with treasures on the inside. As you step through its massive bronze doors, you'll find yourself in a vast, circular space known as a rotunda. The walls are adorned with marble and statues of gods and emperors, while the floor is made of colorful marble tiles. In the center of the rotunda stands the most famous feature of the Pantheon, the tomb of the Renaissance artist Raphael. It's said that Raphael himself requested to be buried in the Pantheon, alongside some of ancient Rome's greatest figures. So, why is the Pantheon so important? Well, for one thing, it's one of the best preserved ancient buildings in Rome. While many other Roman temples and structures have fallen into ruin over the centuries, the Pantheon has stood the test of time, thanks to its sturdy construction and the care of generations of Romans. But perhaps more importantly, the Pantheon is a symbol of the enduring legacy of ancient Rome. It's a reminder of the skill and ingenuity of the Roman architects and engineers who built it, and of the rich cultural heritage of the Roman Empire. The most magical thing about the Pantheon is the sense of awe and wonder it inspires in everyone who visits. Whether you're a child or an adult, standing beneath its dome, surrounded by centuries of history, it's impossible not to feel a sense of reverence for this ancient marvel. Santa Maria Maggiore is one of the oldest churches in Rome, and it holds a special place in the hearts of both locals and visitors alike. But why is it so important, you ask? Well, let me tell you all about it. Legend has it that Santa Maria Maggiore was built after the Virgin Mary appeared in a dream to Pope Liberius and a wealthy Roman patrician named John. The Virgin Mary instructed them to build a church on the spot where snow would miraculously fall on a hot summer day. Can you imagine waking up to find snow in the middle of summer? It sounds like something out of a fairy tale. And that's exactly what happened. On August 5th, in the year 352 AD, snow fell on the Esquiline Hill, right where the basilica now stands. This miraculous event gave birth to Santa Maria Maggiore, also known as the Basilica of Saint Mary Major. But the magic doesn't stop there. As you step inside Santa Maria Maggiore, you will be transported back in time to a world of splendor and majesty. You'll marvel at the intricate designs of the mosaics, each one telling a story from the Bible or the history of the church. You'll stand beneath the magnificent dome, which seems to stretch up to the heavens themselves. Who knows what wonders await you within its hallowed halls?
Through narrow streets and bustling glares, the spirit of Rome fills the air. With art and culture all around, I can disclose
Once upon a time, in the bustling streets of Rome, there stood a magical fountain known as the Trevi Fountain. But this wasn't just any ordinary fountain. It was a fountain filled with wishes, dreams, and centuries of history. Standing at over 26 meters tall and almost 50 meters wide, it's a sight to behold. But what makes the Trevi Fountain so special? Well, let me tell you all about it. Legend has it that the Trevi Fountain was built at the end of an ancient Roman aqueduct, which brought water to the city from miles away. The fountain was commissioned by Pope Clement XII in the 18th century and designed by the talented architect Nicola Salvi. It took over 30 years to complete, but when it was finally finished, it was worth the wait. The Trevi Fountain is not just any ordinary fountain. It's a masterpiece of Baroque art. Its design is a stunning combination of marble, stone, and sculptures depicting scenes from Roman mythology. You will find gods, goddesses, and mythical creatures all nestled within its cascading waters. But perhaps the most magical thing about the Trevi Fountain is its tradition of tossing coins. Have you ever heard of it? Legend has it that if you toss a coin over your left shoulder into the fountain, you'll ensure your return to Rome one day. And if you toss two coins, you'll find love. It's no wonder that the Trevi Fountain is one of the most popular tourist attractions in the city. But the Trevi Fountain isn't just a place for making wishes. It's also a symbol of the power of water. In ancient times, water was a precious resource in Rome, and aqueducts like the one that feeds the Trevi Fountain were essential for the city's survival. The fountain serves as a reminder of the ingenuity and engineering prowess of the ancient Romans. Today, the Trevi Fountain is not just a monument. It's a living, breathing part of Rome's cultural heritage. Visitors from all over the world come to marvel at its beauty, to toss a coin and make a wish, and to be a part of its timeless magic.
So let's see it for this ancient land, hand in hand. We're miracles that end, touring Rome's history and me.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Italy's beautiful capital, Rome, there stood a majestic castle known as Castel Sant'Angelo. But this wasn't just any old castle. It was a castle with a story to tell, a tale of ancient history, grandeur, and secrets waiting to be uncovered. Castel Sant'Angelo has stood tall for centuries, watching over the city like a guardian. It was built by the Roman Emperor Hadrian in the 2nd century as a mausoleum for himself and his family. Can you imagine having such a grand resting place? But wait, there's more. Over the years, Castel Sant'Angelo has had many different roles. It wasn't just a mausoleum. It was also a fortress, a prison, and even a palace for the popes. Each of these roles added layers to its story, making it one of the most fascinating buildings in all of Rome. One of the most exciting parts of Castel Sant'Angelo's history is its connection to the famous Roman legend of Emperor Hadrian's dream. According to the legend, the Archangel Michael appeared on top of the castle, sheathing his sword, signifying the end of a terrible plague that was ravaging the city. This event gave the castle its name, which means Castle of the Holy Angel. But the story doesn't end there. Castel Sant'Angelo has also played a crucial role in some of Italy's most significant historical events. During the Renaissance, it was used as a prison, and many prisoners were held captive within its walls. It's said that one of the most famous prisoners was the artist and inventor, Leonardo da Vinci. Can you imagine what it would have been like to be locked up in such a place? As you explore Castel Sant'Angelo, you'll come across many fascinating sights. From the beautiful courtyard where knights once trained to the ancient dungeons where prisoners were held, every corner of the castle has a story to tell. You might even spot the secret passageway that connects the castle to the Vatican City. Who knows what secrets lie hidden within its walls? Today, Castel Sant'Angelo is a museum where visitors from all over the world can come and learn about its rich history. You can climb to the top of the castle and take in breathtaking views of Rome, just like the emperors and popes did centuries ago. You can wander through the halls and imagine what life was like in ancient times.
Oh, Rome, with your secrets untold, your stories of glory never grow.
Now, finally, let me tell you all about St. Peter's Basilica and Vatican City and why they are so important. First, let's talk about St. Peter's Basilica. Imagine a building so grand that it seems to touch the sky, with a dome so vast it looks like it could hold a whole world inside. That's St. Peter's Basilica for you. It's the largest church in the world and one of the most iconic symbols of Christianity. But St. Peter's Basilica isn't just famous for its size, it's also famous for its beauty. From the stunning marble facade to the intricate mosaics that decorate its interior, every inch of the basilica is a masterpiece of art and architecture. So, why is St. Peter's Basilica so important? Well, it all goes back to the Apostle Peter, one of the 12 disciples of Jesus. According to Christian tradition, Peter was the first bishop of Rome and the leader of the early Christian community. After Peter's death, A small shrine was built over his burial site on Vatican Hill. This shrine eventually grew into the magnificent basilica we know today. But St. Peter's Basilica is more than just a church. It's also the heart of Vatican City, the smallest independent state in the world. Vatican City is the spiritual and administrative center of the Roman Catholic Church, led by the Pope, who resides in the Apostolic Palace adjacent to St. Peter's Basilica. Now, let's dive into the history of Vatican City. The story of Vatican City begins over 2,000 years ago when the Apostle Peter was martyred in Rome. According to tradition, Peter was crucified upside down on Vatican Hill, just a short distance from where St. Peter's Basilica now stands. In the 4th century AD, the Roman Emperor Constantine built a basilica over Peter's tomb, marking the beginning of Vatican City as a sacred site for Christians. Over the centuries, the Vatican grew in importance, becoming a center of pilgrimage and a symbol of the power and influence of the Catholic Church. But Vatican City is not just a religious site. It's also a sovereign state with its own government, laws, and diplomatic relations. It was established as an independent state in 1929 with the signing of the Lateran Treaty between the Holy See and the Kingdom of Italy. Today, Vatican City is home to some of the world's most famous art treasures, including the Sistine Chapel with its breathtaking frescoes by Michelangelo. It's also a place of pilgrimage for millions of Catholics who come from all over the world to visit St. Peter's Basilica and pay homage to the Apostle Peter. But perhaps the most important role of Vatican City is its role as a symbol of unity and peace. As a spiritual leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide, the Pope plays a crucial role in promoting dialogue, understanding, and cooperation among people of different faiths and cultures. So, the next time you hear about St. Peter's Basilica and Vatican City, remember that they are not just buildings. They are symbols of faith, hope, and the enduring power of love. And who knows, maybe one day you'll have the chance to visit this magical place and experience its wonders for yourself.
In ancient times where legend